Good morning, America. How you fine people doing today? Today I've got a woeful tale of an auditor that got charged for a couple more charges that she wasn't expecting after she got her eyes blackened and thrown to the ground and knocked unconscious for interfering with the police and their duties. And we're going to hear it in her own words. She's very upset. She's not very happy. This is all illegal in her mind, and she did absolutely nothing wrong. So let's check out Carolina Whatworth complaining about getting arrested.
This is the Tarrant County Justice Center, and when the judge called me up to his bench last Tuesday, I thought for sure he was just going to dismiss the resisting arrest charge. Instead, they added two more. They added interference with public duties and false reporting.
Then they gave me this piece of paper with my 3 charges. We'll go over that in a minute, but the person that gave me that paper was Lloyd Wetchell. He's the new district attorney on this case. That's him right there, and he makes big bucks, over $200,000 a year.
And that, my friends, is a very small amount of money for a district attorney to make. I'm sure he's probably an assistant DA, low rung, bottom of the level assistant district attorney. $200K is nothing.
So let's go back to the scene of the crime. Here's the crime, and we're going to compare it to what they said I did.
The first 60 seconds of this video is unwatchable. She points at the sky while she's talking. It's crazy. Anyway.
Police officers in Fort Worth, Texas are very non-transparent. Anytime you ask them a question about what's going on, they ignore you and walk by you or refuse to answer you. And that's exactly what happened this night. To me, it looked like they were towing cars off, so I wanted to be sure they were.
I thought maybe if I ask, they'll tell me what's going on.
And here's what happened. Does anybody know how to do these? This is what the sign says. I got to scratch so we can focus in. Here's what the signs say. The signs say, validated parking. Please register upon parking. This can then validate parking for Polk Street warehouses. Ways to validate. You can scan the QR code or text pay. Failure to pay or extend time may result in boots. Okay, so how do they know if they paid or not? That's what I want to know. How do they know if they paid or not? How do you know if they paid or not?
I don't think screaming at the sky is going to get your question answered there, Carolina.
How do you guys know if they paid or not? Oh, they're going to ignore me too. Help! Rape! Fire! 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 That's great community relations too.
That clever thing she did just there got her one of the new additional charges. False reporting. Screaming fire. Yeah, that's always the best thing to do when you can't get somebody's attention.
There's the third charge they gave me. That's the false reporting charge. So this is what they said about count 3, and it's further presented in and to said court that the defendant in the county of Tarrant and state aforesaid on or about the 23rd day of June 2024 did then and there knowingly initiate or communicate a report or of a present or past offense or other emergency that she knew was false and baseless and that would ordinarily cause action by an official or volunteer agency organized to deal with emergencies.
I don't see anything wrong with it so far. You screamed fire. There was no fire. You were trying to get their attention, and that's why you did it. Because you need attention. You were attention seeking. And you thought the best idea was to scream fire walking down the street.
But what they left off was this. They have to prove that all 3 elements of this crime existed and occurred. Think about how I said it and where I said it and what I said to my audience. I did not cause action by an official or volunteer agency organized to deal with emergencies. I didn't place a person in fear of imminent serious bodily injury. Nobody was afraid of what I said. And I didn't prevent or interrupt the occupation of a building, a room, a place of assembly, a place to which the public had access to, an aircraft, automobile, or any other kind of mode of conveyance. So there you go.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but a public parking area where you need to have validation is a place where other people can go. So other people go into this parking lot to park their cars. And if they heard you screaming fire, they wouldn't have any idea what you were talking about. They don't know you're talking to you bunch of bootlicking idiots watching your live stream. They have no idea. I just can't believe how stupid these people are. That's the truth.
Not guilty of that one. So let's look at some more videos, shall we? Now this is a view from a surveillance camera from above. This had nothing to do with the police. This came from a store. As you can see, I'm standing next to a police car, and I'm going to walk towards the two ladies that were just kind of strolling along and ask them some questions because I want to know if they're really towing the car or not.
How do you know if they paid or not? How do you guys know if they paid or not? Oh, they're going to ignore me too. Help! Right! Fire! 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 Fire!
Again, they ignore her. They know damn well who she is. She is notorious in the Fort Worth area. Everyone down there knows her. All the police know her. So she decides to scream fire to get their attention. That's exactly what the charge states.
That's great community relations too.
Here comes the exact moment Kruger exited the car. Get your timers ready. Let's see how long it takes for him to exit the car till I'm down on the ground.
Hey ladies, hey Kruger. No, I'm not going to before. There's no investigation, there's no nothing.
You can go to the other side of the street, you're going to get arrested. I'm not warning you again.
What are you talking about?
Go to the other side of the street right now.
Wait, tell me why first. We're doing it.
You're under arrest. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Stop.
That was 17 seconds. 17 seconds from when he exited the car until I was down on the ground. 17 seconds.
She's bleeding.
So let's look at the second count they're trying to get me on, okay? Count 2. And it is further presented in and to said court that the defendant in the county of Tarrant and the state of aforesaid on or about the 23rd day of June 2024 did with criminal negligence interrupt, disrupt, impede, or interfere with M. Kruger, a peace officer who was performing a duty or exercising authority imposed or granted by law, namely a criminal investigation, by refusing a directive to move away from the scene of the investigation. Okay. Well, what they're not saying in this one is that they have 4 elements that they have to prove.
I think we've heard enough from this great mind with her legal analysis and, oh my God. Jesus, get some Valium or something, calm down. What the heck is wrong with this girl? I don't know what the deal is there. Anyway, she got knocked smooth out on that. She got a couple black eyes and shit when she hit the ground. You know, like I said, they know her real well. They know her style. They know exactly what she's doing. And, yeah, they just put a stop to it. 17 seconds. That's almost a record, I think. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. I thought you might like to hear her analysis of the situation. And a fun fact is that Carolina's name is on a house deed that's less than 1 mile from me. I've gone to the house. I've checked it out. There's a truck parked way in behind it, but I've never seen anybody there. So I don't know if it's a rent house that her and her husband owned or what's going on. But she definitely owns a house 0.09 miles away from me. It's amazing. Anyway, I'll keep my eye on that place and see if she turns up. I've never seen her in Wichita Falls, never seen her do an audit here. But she probably knows better. She wouldn't get away with that up here. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Love y'all. Bye.